Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Word Origins 52. The word origin today is loophole. Okay, let's take a look at the note. Nowadays, loophole is mostly used to mean something in a contract or a law that is not completely clear or has been left out, and can sometimes be used as a way of avoiding or evading the law, the rule, or condition of like a contract or of a law. It can also literally mean a hole in a loop, or the hole in a loop. So remember, this little thing like this is like a loop. If you've ever gone to an amusement park, you've gone on a roller coaster, some really exciting roller coasters may go around a loop. So that's kind of what we mean by a loop. So kind of ends up having an oval shape where two things hang. Two things go, and then it connects over again, like almost like in a lasso that a cowboy uses, this kind of a loop. So what's in the center of that is a loophole. Okay, let's get to the origin part now. The origin of the word loophole goes back to medieval times, the Middle Ages. It refers to the narrow slits, openings in the walls that archers could shoot arrows through to fight off attackers to a castle. So if you ever seen any of the old movies, like, around Robin Hood's time, Robin Hood, during that period, somebody's trying to defend a castle, you often see these little narrow openings there that the people shot arrows through to fight off attackers. So those were actually referred to as loopholes. That's where the word actually comes from. Okay. The loop part probably originated from the German or Middle Dutch word lopen, which meant to watch or peer. So even when they weren't being attacked, normally, if the king was there and the queen or the castle, or sometimes everybody lived in that whole area, the whole community, maybe several hundred people, there might be somebody whose job was to be a guard or a lookout. They would be looking through those. And of course, if attackers came, it was a good place to shoot arrows through. It was very hard for the attackers to fight back and get like another arrow or something into that hole, because that hole was a bit narrow, and sometimes it was even a little bit on an angle too. So it was easy to shoot at the attackers, but it wasn't so easy for them to shoot back into the hole. So that's why they worked very well, which meant to watch peer. Thus, the word loophole, basically it means that a guard or lookout could watch for attackers because they're looking through that. All right, it's good to note this too. If all failed, or if everything else failed, small children may have been able to escape through loopholes too. That might go back to the idea about a contract. It's a way of escaping. It's this small little hole that you can escape through the contract. There was something missing that you could just get out of it from. So maybe that was the connection to eventually have the meaning about, laws or contracts. You find a loophole in the law, or you find a loophole in the contract, so you can get around it. You could avoid it. You could evade it in some way. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.